Hello everyone, back tuning into the first update for the 2019 Glastonbury Festival. So these have been a regular feature at Glasto. So over the years we always do updates and forecasts for the Glastonbury Festival. Didn't do one last year, of course. Didn't do any updates last year because there's no Glastonbury Festival. It's back for this year, and it's 2 weeks away, which means it is in the unreliable time frame of the extended GFS model. The GFS runs to around 16 days, so just over 2 weeks. So the whole period now is within the GFS time frame. Have to point out that at the moment we're just using this to see if we can find a trend within the model. It's too far away for detail, and it may be that the first 2-3 updates we won't have a trend. It will just play around with various ideas and possibilities and scenarios, and then eventually it will get the trend. And as we get through to around a week away, that's when we can start putting in some detail in terms of the period. But at the moment we're just using this as a broad sort of model output to see if we can find a trend for this period. I'm going to start on Tuesday the 25th of June, a few days before the Glastonbury Festival, because I know a lot of people like to head down to Glastonbury early, pitch up their tents and soak up the atmosphere. And then we'll run right way through to the final day of the Glastonbury Festival, which will be Sunday the 30th of June. So let's get on with it for you. I'm going to start off on Tuesday 25th. So what's happening here is that we're in a rather cool and showery northwesterly wind. We've got a nice area of high pressure to our southwest. That's the ever-present Azores high, but it's this northwesterly coming in on the northern side of the Azores high that's bringing in sort of a cool showery flow off the Atlantic. These are upper air temperatures, and they're telling us that it's pretty cool really. When we've got these yellow colours in the summer, that's indicating pretty cool air sitting across the country. See the orange and red colours well away from us to our east and also to our south and southwest. This is a pretty cool air mass that's coming in with these northwesterly winds from the North Atlantic. It's also showing that there's showers with this. Most of the showers are in the northwest. Actually, down in the southwestern part of the country, it's mainly dry, bit of shelter from that northwest wind. But of course, this is too far out to be certain about any kind of detail like that. Temperatures down in Somerset, only kind of like 17 degrees, so very, very disappointing temperatures really for late June. You can probably add a degree or two onto that to get to around 19, but nevertheless, that's still a pretty cool surface temperature. We go through to Wednesday, when I know more of you will be heading down to Glastonbury to soak up the atmosphere, and we're going to do a little bump of high pressure here, just a little transient ridge building up. However, there's a new area of low pressure that's developing out to west of Ireland, which does look a little bit concerning. Upper air temperatures remain cool. It's a cool air mass that we've got across the country again for Wednesday the 26th of June. It's another mainly dry day being forecast under that slight transient bump of high pressure. But look at this massive rain that's sitting out in the Atlantic Ocean just to the west of Ireland. That does look rather concerning because it's got our name on it, I think. Temperatures, again, only around 17 degrees for Somerset. So really quite disappointing with temperatures. Very disappointing, really, for late June. And then we go through to Thursday, 27th of June, and more of you will be heading down to Glastonbury to pitch it, taste, soak up the atmosphere, and now low pressure is starting to head in from off the Atlantic, so things are beginning to deteriorate and get worse with this update. Upper air temperatures have lifted up a little bit, but only because low pressure is heading in from off the Atlantic. There's outbreaks of rain moving in with this low pressure. Don't take the areas of wet weather too seriously. The basic idea is just that low pressure coming in off the Atlantic, bringing wet weather with it. Temperatures are kind of like mid to upper teens Celsius, would be dependent whether you've got rain or whether it's dry. It would be quite cool though, as cloud and outbreaks of rain spreading from off the Atlantic Ocean. This is Friday, 28th of June, so this is day one of the Glastonbury Festival itself. And, well, low pressure is in control of this. We've got that first low pressure sitting to the north of Scotland. There's another area of low pressure, though, heading in from the Atlantic Ocean. This looks quite worrying. Upper air temperatures are cool or very cool across the country. There's showery outbreaks of rain through the British Isles. Again, don't take the area of wet weather too seriously. It's just a suggestion that this is a very unsettled spell that we're in here if the GFS is right for late June. So there would be a risk anyway of showers, long spells of rain. Look at this massive rain again that's in the Atlantic Ocean. That does have our name on it. Temperatures are cool or very cool again for late June, only kind of like 17 degrees at best. And then in comes that next area of low pressure on Saturday. This is day 2 of the Glastonbury Festival. Low pressure moving in from the Atlantic Ocean. Again, it's bringing outbreaks of rain with it. Upper air temperatures remain cool or very cool. This is a very cool period that we are in, unfortunately. There's a lot of heavy rain moving in from the west. That does look worrying, but of course it's a very, very long way out, over 2 weeks away. So please don't be too concerned, too despondent about this. But it is a suggestion that on this update anyway, heavy rain is coming in from off the Atlantic Ocean. The temperatures are absolutely dreadful. For the end of June, we're only at around 15 or 16 degrees. That's terrible for late June, really, in the afternoon. And then we go through to the final day of the Glastonbury Festival, which is Sunday the 30th of June. And it's another very unsettled day, low pressure to the north of Scotland. We're bringing in this cool, probably showery westerly wind. We probably lose some more persistent outbreaks of rain, but it does look very showery with these westerly winds. Upper air temperatures are really cool for the time of year. How many times I say cool in this update? So showers or longer spells of rain basically across the whole country. And again, you can't take the areas of rain too literally, but it's just a suggestion that this is a very unsettled, very wet update, number 1. And temperatures remain absolutely dreadful for the final day of June. We're only kind of like mid-teens Celsius, which really is very, very bad for the end of June. You would normally be expecting temperatures by this point to be around 21 or 22 degrees, somewhere into the low 70s Fahrenheit in old money. So, yeah, it's just a very, very bad update, number 1. The caveat, of course, is that this is all 2 weeks away. It's a very, very long way out. So please don't be too worried about this. It could well be that when we do update number 2, which we'll probably do for you on Sunday, when we do update number 2, it will look a lot better than this. But the first update, there's no getting away from it. It is a very, very poor update, really quite shocking for the time of year in terms of temperatures, heavy rain at times as well. Just about as bad as it could get, really, for the end of June, for what is going into the middle part of the summer. Hopefully, update number 2 will have better news for you, and I'll bring that to you on Sunday. Right, well, that's it for the first update for Glastonbury Festival. Sorry it wasn't better news, but I say it's really early days on this. Things could pick up a lot, so don't be too concerned at this stage. Right, that's all for now. Thanks for watching.